Lighten Up community. My name is Savannah. I am a Pilates, bar and yoga teacher here at Lighten Up Studio on the Gold Coast. And today we'll be going through a beautiful heart and hip opening practice. So I have some props with me. I have a bolster and a block, but if you don't have these at home, don't worry, you don't need any props. However, to make it more comfortable for yourself, you can use, instead of the bolster, if you just have a nice comfortable cushion, you can sub that for the bolster, and a block, anything in the shape of a block. Sometimes I'll use a book, or maybe you have a block at home. But once again, they're completely optional, so don't worry, you don't need any props for this practice. So we're going to start in a nice comfortable seat. So I like to take my bolster or your cushion and just take a kneeling position. You can also sit in cross-legged meditation seats. You can have your legs out in front, just really whatever is most comfortable for your body. There's no right or wrong. We're going to slide our hands to the knees. Just gently close down through the eyes. Just going to take a few deep breaths here. Few deep breaths in and out the nose. And just start to direct that breath down towards our belly. So notice maybe if you're a little heightened, you might be breathing up in the chest. Start to just feel that expansion of your belly as you breathe in. Just feeling the belly start to fall down towards you as you breathe out. Maybe if it helps to visualize, you can take one or two hands to the belly. Just feeling it expand and come back in as you breathe. No restriction, not holding on to anything here. As you breathe, just start to feel the length in your spine. Your chest, your heart space, nice and proud. And those shoulders, just nice and comfortable, drop down away from your ears. You're welcome to stay here and just focus on your deep belly breathing this morning. If you'd like to come with me, we're going to do a little bit of counted breath work. I'm going to guide you through the complete yogic breath this morning. I'm going to breathe into 4 parts. So it'll be the belly, the sides, the back, and the chest. So as you breathe, I'm going to start to breathe in. Breathing into your belly for the belly expand. Little sip of air. Breathing into your sides for the side body expand. Little sip of air. And into your back, for the back expand, little sip of air. And lastly, into the chest, fill up your lungs. We're going to hold the breath, and we're going to exhale from the chest. Exhale from the back, and from the sides, for the sides come in, and then belly comes in. A few more rounds like this. Breathing in, belly, sides, back, chest, hold, exhale, chest, back, sides, belly, breathing in, belly, sides, back, chest, hold, exhale, chest, back, sides, belly. 2 more rounds at your own pace, breathing in, all 4 parts. Breathing out, all 4 parts. Using the whole diaphragm to breathe. Getting out of that chest, that shallow breathing. Last round, breathing in all 4 parts. Little hold at the top, and then exhale out all 4 parts. And start to find the natural breath. Let the breath be smooth, let it be even. No forcing, no control. Keeping your eyes closed if you wish. Just going to draw chin to chest. Feeling a gentle stretch on the back of your neck. Maybe you'd like to interlace your hands behind your head if you want more. We're just going to start to look to each armpit. Maybe keeping your hands to the knees. And just keep the length in your spine as you do this. Breathing into the sides, the back of the neck, so good. And on your next inhale, float the head back to center. As you exhale, drop right ear, right shoulder. Maybe you'll stretch the left fingertips out if you want a little more. Maybe feeling the stretch all the way down to your shoulder, if you're tight in the side of your neck like me. And start to breathe into a deep breath in. Slow breath out, feel it relax. Next inhale, head draws back to center. As you exhale, drop left ear, left shoulder, slide out your right fingertips if you want more. And try not to pull on the neck, just let it hang heavy. Gravity, do the work. Let's all take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, head returns to center. Let's interlace our hands, thumbs up, and just place it down onto the chest. As we inhale, we're going to tilt the chin, look back. And as we exhale, drop right ear, right shoulder. Keep that chin tilting back, inhale, center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. You might like to stay in one spot, maybe keep taking the head side to side. Whatever feels good. Just keep tilting that chin back, getting into those front parts of the neck, all down the sides there. They start to get quite tense when we tense up in our jaw if we've had any stress. And the next inhale, bring your head back to center. We're going to slide our hands to the knees. As we inhale, puff the chest arch, the spine goes up. And as we exhale, round through your back, tuck chin to chest, seated cat-cows. Inhale, arch expands. Exhale, curl. And do 2 more rounds like this at your own pace. Just gently waking up your spine. You can take these as small or as big as you like. One last round. Inhale, arch gaze up. Exhale, curl. And gently rising back to center. You're going to remove your block or bolster if you had one. I'm going to come to your seats. And just slide your left foot in front. So we're going to have our shin in line with the mat. And then your right knee just in on the inside of your left foot. So it's a little bit of internal rotation in your right hip. So if you are really tight here, maybe you like to just release one leg. So yogi's choice. I'm going to take a nice side bend to start. Let's take your right fingertips to the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up. With the length in your spine. And as you exhale, bend through your right elbow, fold to the right side. So good, deep breath in here, stretch your fingers. Deep breath out. Next, inhale, rise back through center, other side. Exhale, take a bend to the left side. Stretch those right fingers, deep breath in. Big breath out, creating space in the side of the body. Next, inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, right side. Inhale, coming all the way back up. This time we're going to take your right hand to your left knee, spinal twist. Inhale, chest is up. And then exhale, take a gaze over that left shoulder. Keep the length in your spine as you twist. Let's take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Coming back to center, palms behind you. Let's switch the legs. Right shin in front. Let's take your left knee in on the inner seam of your right foot. Take a nice side bend to start. So think about grounding those hip bones. Left fingertips to the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, stretch to the left side. So good, keep that chest up, that heart expanding. Next, inhale, rise back through center. And next exhale, fold to the right side. Inhale, coming back once more. Exhale, left side, stretching your fingers. Next, inhale, gently rise back through center. Left arm, right knee. Take a twist to the back of the room. I'm going to look over your right shoulder. Stay lifted. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Next, inhale, coming all the way back to center. We're going to come onto our hands and knees and find our all fours. We're taking our hands under our shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, gaze up. Maybe tucking your toes. And as you exhale, press your feet into the mat, round through your back, cat cows. Inhale, arch, gaze up. Exhale, round. So good, warming up the whole body. Take 3 more rounds like this at your own pace. Maybe you like to invite a spinal roll in, maybe taking your hips back and forth. So whatever feels good for you, just remember there's no right or wrong in yoga. Doesn't matter what you look like, just matters what you feel like. Really start to feel into your body. What can you feel? We're going to come back to a neutral spine. Nice flat back. You can take a look to your left hip. Lateral flexion through your spine. As you inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look to right hip. One more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side. Coming back through center, let's take a nice juicy twist. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the needle left side. Take your right temple onto the mat. If it's within your practice, you can take the bind. Left hand on the inner seam of your right of your right leg. We're going to lift the belly up. Hold, soft neck. One breath. Inhale, left arm reaches back up if you have the bind. Exhale, plant the palm. Next, inhale, reach your right arm all the way back up. Twist back the same way. Exhale, all fours. Good, other side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Shine the heart. Exhale, thread the needle. Keep your hips high, core is up. Option, take the bind. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Next, inhale, raise your arm. We're going to plant the palm. Exhale. Inhale, left arm reaches back up. And then exhale, plant your palms. We're going to tuck the toes. Lift your hips and find a downward facing dog. And once you arrive, just be gentle with yourself here so you can keep a nice bend into your knees. The more we bend through the knees, the more your chest will start to press through. If your back is nice and flat and you're feeling open through your hamstrings, maybe you'll then ground your heels. And take a moment, let's pedal out the feet, lifting and lowering the heels. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ground your heels, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, float forward, find your high plank. Look to the top of your mat, strong through your legs. As you exhale, float it back, downward facing dog. Take a little flow like this 5 times. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, send it back. 4 more. Maybe you'd like to invite a bit of a wave into your spine. So just being really curious with the body. What can you feel? What areas can you start to explore into? Try to make the movements as fluid as you can, like you're flowing through honey. 1 more round. Inhale, rippling forward. Exhale, float it back, downward facing dog. Let's all take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And gently drop your knees and take a brief puppy pose before we come into our sun cells. So taking your block, if you have one, if you need the modification, otherwise you don't need your block. So taking that hip above your knees. We're going to place your block where you think your forehead might land. I'm going to start to walk those arms out nice and straight, keeping your hips above your knees. We're going to lower your forehead down to the block, pressing your palms into the mat. If you feel comfortable here, you can remove the block and take your forehead to the mat. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Option, you might like to take chin to chest. If that's within your practice, just keep the core up. Keep activation in your hands. Deep breath in. Big breath out. When you're ready, start to walk your palms back up. Nice and slow. Tuck in your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Sun cell A. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. As you exhale, let's step, walk, or jump to the top of your mat. Let's take a halfway lift, roll up. So modify hands on shins. As you exhale, take a forward fold, let your head drop down. Next, inhale, press into your feet. Let's root to rise all the way up. Hands up above the head. And as you exhale, hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. Next, inhale, floating your arms all the way back up, gaze up. As you exhale, take a side bend, right side, little bend in your knees. Next, inhale, stretch, lengthen the body. As you exhale, side bend, left side. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. And as you exhale, take those arms behind you, interlace the fingers, puff the chest. As you exhale, forward fold, opening into your heart space. Let's pull your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, release your palms, forward folds. Next, inhale, halfway lift, roll up, flat back. As you exhale, plant the palms. We're going to step or jump back, high plank. Inhale here, hold. As you exhale, let's drop your knees, lower all the way down to the mat, elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra, press your feet into the mat. Lift your heart, elbows into your sides, lift your core. As you exhale, lower the chest. We're going to tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath in and long breath out. 1 more round just like this, warming up the body. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, step walk or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, roll up. Option hands on knees. Exhale, forward folds. Next, inhale, root to rise. Ground through your feet, palms connect. Exhale, hands to heart. Close down your eyes for a brief moment. Feel the thumbs against the heartbeats and just feel that grounding into all four corners of your feet. Gripping with all 10 yogi toes. Just feeling deeply connected to the earth below you, deeply grounded. Safe and secure. Your next inhale, sweep all the way back up, gaze up. Exhale, side bend, right side. Inhale, stretch back to center. Exhale, side bend, left side. Create space in the body. Breathe into it. Inhale, center. Next, exhale, arms come behind you. Interlace your fingers. Open the heart. As you exhale, forward fold. Try and get those palms to connect. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands, forward fold. Next, inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up. As you exhale, we're going to plant your palms, step back, high plank, hold, inhale. As you exhale, option lower all the way down to the mat as we did before. Otherwise, come with me. We're going to come forward just an inch, elbows in, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Next, inhale, find your upward facing dog, straighten the arms. Chest is up. Option to modify, find your baby cobra. As you exhale, roll over the toes. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Take a moment to breathe here. So I'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out the mouth. Let something go. Next, inhale, take your right toes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bend your knee, open the hip, foot towards your glute, and keep that right shoulder down. Inhale, stretch, lengthen your leg. As you exhale, let's take your knee through chest, hover in plank. Or is up. Inhale, stretch it back. This time as we exhale, take that foot in between your palms. Low lunge, release your back knee down. Release the foot. We're going to press that left palm into the mat. Here there's an option to use your block if you're feeling tight through your hips. I'm going to raise that right arm up, spinal twist. Otherwise, taking your palm to the mat. Exhale, back to front. Next, inhale, reach it all the way up. And as you exhale, look behind you, take a nice twist. Inhale, sweep the mat, rising up. Exhale, twist behind. 2 more rounds like this. Starting to open into your heart space, shine the heart. Twisting into your spine. Breathe into your left hip flexors. Deep breath in. As we exhale, look behind you. Option stay here. Or option take a hold of that left foot. Getting a little more into your quad, into your hip. It should be fiery. 1 breath, inhale. Exhale, release that left foot nice and slow. Plant your palms around the front foot, tuck your back toes. Inhale, right foot reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Yogi's choice, stay here or take 1 round of vinyasa, whichever round feels good for you. If you're coming with me, inhale, floating forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or dropping all the way down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Strong legs, shine the heart. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Maybe feeling a little warm now. Maybe feeling a little more open, a little more alive in the body. Just take any intuitive movements here that feel good for you. Maybe twisting through the spine, maybe pedaling out through the feet. Catch the breath. We're going to flow on the other side. Keep pressing into those fingertips as you inhale, press your left foot up towards the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bend your knee, open the hip, left shoulder down. Inhale, stretch, lengthen the leg. Exhale, left knee through chest, hover in plank. Hold. Inhale, stretch it back, lengthen your leg. As you exhale, plant your foot in between your palms. Back knee comes down, low lunge. Nice, sink your hips. Hips can be quite fiery for a lot of people. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so just come back to the breath if you need to. Let's find a twist. Right palm into the mat, maybe you'll use your block. Inhale, left arm reaches up, spinal twist. Exhale, melts it back down. Next, inhale, float it back up. As you exhale, start to circle that arm back, gaze behind you. Inhale, sweep the mat, raising up. Exhale, take it behind. One more circle, so good. Inhale. Exhale. Option, stay here. Option, lift your back foot. Take a hold of the outer seam of your foot, chest up. You might notice one side's a little tighter than the other. That's completely normal. This is my fiery side. Let's hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, gently release the right foot down with control. Plant your palms. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, left leg lengthens, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Option, stay here. Option, take child's pose. Take a breath here or take one round of vinyasa. Or meeting back in our downward facing dog, wherever you are. Once you arrive, pedal at your feet. Take any intuitive movements that feel good for you. Start to listen into your body, into your intuition. What movements does your body want today? Maybe you need a little more rest. Maybe you need a little more heat. And coming into our float. As you inhale, we're going to stretch your right leg up, three-legged dog. Long leg, exhale, bend your knee, open the hip, right shoulder down. Inhale, stretch, lengthen your leg. Exhale, right knee through chest, hover in plank, all right. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, right knee through chest. We're going to plant your foot in between the palms. High lunge. Plant your left palm into the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches up, straight back leg. Exhale, frame the foot. Sink those hips. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, arm comes all the way up. As you exhale, look behind you. Option, if your ankles feel safe, come onto the outer seams of your feet. Inhale, back, frame the foot, gaze up, sink your hips. Exhale, swivel around, outer edges of your feet. One more, inhale. Exhale, so good. Next inhale, come back to center. Gaze up. Exhale, hold. As you inhale, press into that front foot. Let's rise all the way up. Nice bend in your knee. Exhale, peel the heart open, sink. Inhale, stretch, lengthen the body. Exhale, sink. Front leg should be on fire. Two more like this. Really open into your heart space. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Next, inhale, rising up. Exhale, sink. Option, stay here. Option, interlace your hands behind your back. Puff the chest, straight back leg. Maybe you'll invite a little back bend, tilting the chin. Hold, inhale. Exhale, release hands to heart. Anjali Mudra, deep breath in. As you exhale, open to the side, warrior two. So just our back foot is in line with the short edge of the mat. Everything else stays the same. Peel the front knee back so you can see your front big toe. As you inhale, we're going to reverse the warrior. Right arm reaches up. As you exhale, let's take your side angle. Front forearm, right leg. Left arm reaches up and over. Shine the heart. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Maybe you'll start to reach for the mat. Inhale, reverse, maybe taking your binds. Exhale, reach for the mat. One more round. Inhale, reverse. This time as we exhale, take hands to heart. Stay with me. Lower down right leg. Skandasana. Maybe you'll stay on the ball of your foot. Wherever you are, peel your left toes up. Think about lifting from your kneecap. Strong through that leg. Shine the heart. Right elbow into your inner seam of that leg. Hold. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Planting your fingertips onto the mat. We're going to walk to the other side. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, sink down to the left. Opening your hips. Hello, hips. Keep peeling up your right toes. Shine your heart. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Next, inhale, plant your fingertips, lift your hips, wide-legged forward folds. Fingers into the mat, little bend in your knees. Inhale, roll up, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows wide, wash it off. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in, articulate through your spine. Big breath out. Plant your palms into the mat. Lift your chest. Inhale, right arm will reach up, but don't move your hips as you do so. Exhale, forward folds. Other side, press into the right palm. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, forward folds. So take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Framing the front foot, we're going to find your pyramid, both toes facing forwards. Inhale, gazing up. And as you exhale, plant your palms. Find your downward facing dog. Walking out the feet. Yogi's choice, stay here, find child's pose, or come with your vinyasa flow. If you're flowing, come with me. Inhale, forward high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. Take your time, nowhere to rush, nowhere to be, but right here, right now. And so we'll take one more deep breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out. Let it go. Last round of flow. Inhale, left leg reaches up, stretch your toes. Exhale, bend your knee, open the hip. Inhale, stretch, lengthen your leg. Exhale, left knee through chest. Hover in plank, core up. Inhale, stretch it back, long body. Exhale, left knee plants in between your palms. High lunge. Find that firm foundation, sink your hips. Plant your right palm into the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, frame the front foot. Inhale. Exhale, so good. Next, inhale, raising all the way up. And as you exhale, take a twist behind you. Inhale, sweep the earth, rise up. Exhale. As you do this option, come onto the outer edges of your feet as you twist back and lower your hips. Last rounds. Good. Inhale, sweeping all the way back up. And then exhale, framing the front foot. Left leg on fire. Inhale, press into your left foot. Rising up. Arms coming up. As you exhale, peel the heart open, sink. Getting a little wobbly. Inhale. Exhale. Sink your hips. 2 more rounds like this. Straight back leg. Breathe into it. Feel the energy rising and falling. Inhale. Exhale, sink, hold. Option stay here. Option interlace your hands behind your back. Puff the chest. Maybe you'll invite a back bend. 1 breath, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, hold. Exhale, open to the side, warrior 2. We're going to swivel around so you can see me. Take a bend into that left leg. Right leg is long, sink your hips. Peel that front knee back. Gaze over your fingers, long body. As you inhale, reverse the warrior, gaze up. As you exhale, find your side angle. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, reverse, flowing movement. Exhale, side angle. 2 more rounds like this. Maybe you'd like to add a bind with your reversal warrior. Maybe you'd like to reach for the mat with your side angle. Yogi's choice, whatever feels good for your body. Opening into your spine, opening into your hips. Next inhale, let's reverse. And as you exhale, take hands to heart, left Skandasana. Oh my goodness, that left leg is on fire. Right toes peeling up. Shine the heart, hold, inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, plant your fingertips, lift the hips. As you exhale, walk across to the right side. Skandasana, right side. Chest is up. You can leave your fingers here or maybe keep hands to heart. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Plant your fingertips, lift the hips. Wide-legged forward fold, both toes facing forward. Melt the head down. Let's place your fingertips into the mat. Inhale, roll up, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows wide, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, feel into the breath. 1 more deep breath in. Long breath out. Planting your right palm into the mat, straighten your arm, chest up. Inhale, lengthen your left arm, gaze up. Exhale, forward folds. Plant your left palm into the mat. Inhale, reaching all the way back up. And then exhale, forward folds. Take a breath here. Option hands into elbow creases, or maybe you'll interlace your hands behind your back. Yogi's choice. Inhale. Exhale, release. Frame your fingertips around the front foot, pyramid pose, both toes facing forward. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, send that front foot back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Option stay here, or option take your last round of vinyasa. Maybe like to stay in your child's pose. If you're flowing, inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, roll over your toes. And your downward facing dog. So take a deep breath in. And a long breath out, maybe side out. Next inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees. As you exhale, step, walk or jump to the top of your mats. As you inhale, sweep the earth, rise up. Find your chair pose, hold. Think about lengthening your tailbone here. So we don't want to stick the bum out. We want a nice flat back. Arms are long. We're going to inhale, raise your heels. And then exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more like this. Keep the breath going. 1 more deep breath in. Long breath out. Wash it off. Swan dive. Take 1 breath here. Let everything go heavy, feeling like a rag doll. And on your next inhale, root to rise. Arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath here. Press into the fronts of your feet, into your heels, all 4 corners. With that deep connection, that deep grounding. Notice the state of your body. How do you feel? Have you created lots of heat? Maybe you're feeling good. Maybe it's challenging. Wherever you are, come back to the breath. Back to your body, out of the mind, into your body. Gently blinking open your eyes. We're going to lift your left knee up to chest as you inhale. Lift your left knee up to chest as you inhale. And as you exhale, take that left foot behind you. We're going to take a hold of the inner seam of your left foot. Right hand to heart, belly is in. We're going to press into that back foot. We're going to find dancer pose, expanding out through your back leg. Maybe your right arm will reach up, finding Gyan Mudra. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, left knee comes back into chest. Nice and slow, nice and smooth. Exhale, release it down. Next inhale, right knee reaches up. As you exhale, take that knee down to the mat. Take a hold of your inner seam of the back foot. Maybe you'd like to stay here. Feel that lengthening in the front body. Core is up. Find your point of focus, your drishti. Press that foot into the hand. Hold. Maybe reaching out the front arm. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, press your right knee back up to chest. Nice and slow. Exhale, release. Inhale, arm sweep up. Exhale, out the mouth, lion's breath. Wash it off. Inhale. Exhale, open the mouth. 1 more deep breath in. Release any stagnant energy. Exhale. Next inhale, arms reach all the way back up. And as you exhale, swan dive, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, roll up. As you exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale here, hold. Let's drop the knees. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the mat, elbows in. Coming onto your belly now. I'm going to take your right palm out to the side, palm facing down. Come onto that right temple. And roll onto your right side. Left knee facing up. I'm going to take 3 more slow breaths here. Next inhale, gently roll back onto your belly. And as you exhale, take that left palm out to the side, palm facing down. Roll onto your left side. Knee up to the ceiling. To modify, you can take the leg long. Hold here for slow breaths. Just feel yourself melting into the mat. Every breath you get a little softer. The jaw, the face starting to relax, nothing to hold on to. Next inhale, gently roll back onto your belly. And as you exhale, we're going to slide that right arm across to the left side, palm facing down. You can gently roll onto your back. Once you arrive, just take your knees into chest, give yourself a nice hug, rock side to side. Massaging the fascia into your back, realigning your spine, and calming the breath, calming the body. Yogi's choice, knees into armpits or happy baby. Doing your happy baby, I like to take my peace fingers around the big toes. Take those knees down towards you and think about pressing the lower back into the mat. Drop your shoulders away from the ears. Breathe into your hips. One more deep breath in. Big breath out, release your feet down to the mat. Take your left leg long, right knee comes into chest, inhale. Exhale, right knee across to the left side, spinal twist. Right arm faces out, palm facing up, so good. Take a gaze to the right side if that feels good for your neck. Next inhale, gently float onto your back. Knee comes in one last time, give it a squish, inhale. Exhale, right leg goes long. This time left knee comes into chest, deep breath in. Exhale, take it across to the right side. Left arm expands open, palm facing up. Let's take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Next inhale, roll onto your back. Give that left knee one last squish, inhale. Exhale, send your legs long, finding Shavasana. Let's take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. If you want a little more opening into your hips, you can take a recline butterfly, feet to touch, knees out to the side. Just feel everything soften, everything start to slow down. And take an inhale, feel your belly rise against your hands. And a long breath out, whole body softens. What can you let go of? Inhale, whole body breathes in. Exhale, whole body breathes out. And let's take a few more rounds of breath like this. And as you lie here in Shavasana, maybe just thinking of one thing that you're grateful for today. Can be anything, big or small. There's always something to be grateful for. No matter what is happening in your life, there's always the little things we can be grateful for. The smell of coffee, the sound of the ocean, the ability to move our bodies alone is a gift. Just notice how your body reacts to this feeling of gratitude. How does your state change when you hold on to something that you're grateful for? Maybe you feel a rush of warmth rush over the body. Just turning up the outer corners of the mouth. Just taking a final few breaths here, heart open. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you need to. And only when you're ready, roll to one side, whichever side feels most natural to you. Taking a final moment here for yourself, maybe your last moment for yourself today. When you're ready, press up to a comfortable seat. Leave the eyes closed. Trust the guidance of your hands. We'll meet with hands to hearts and Jali Mudra. And just feeling the warmth, the connection between your palms. And let's all take a deep breath in the nose. And a long breath out, let something go. One more round of breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And gently bowing head towards your hands. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, friends. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you feel a little more grounded, and I will see you soon.